Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video, I'll try to show you how you can grind with this new class, the SERAPH class, just released a few days ago at Darkseekers Street. Darkseekers Street is a pretty popular spot for failed stack item. We all know that. And you guys non-stop asking me from Discord, from YouTube, from different platforms, hey, when Tungrat wins, when Darkseekers Street. I just worked for, Darkseekers Street, and I just found some kind of basic and kinda easy combo that works even for low AP levels. I just decreased my AP and tested the combo, and it is working. So it seems like you can just handle this spot with this class. Class seems not that much bad like people said. Without further ado, let's get into it and check that how she can grind.
Fear not. Justice by the light shall deliver judgment.
Alright, you guys just may ask that what's your total AP? I have my elixirs, deep sea, demi-human and all on my buffs. 1456 with the AP buff, 1488. Almost I'm at cap. With 1490 is the cap with 5%. So I'm almost at cap. Even if I get Z buff, I will only just gain, additional attack speed. The only difference that I can just be able to set it to exactly sit on the cap, I have to use this, spin an alchemy stone again. I'm gaining 3% attack speed from here, and I'm also using Olukas, 2% more. It's like 5% more attack speed, but if you have no AP problem, you should use Olukas, that additional 2% attack speed. These are my crystals. Let me just show them to you. These are my crystals. You can replace them with AP crystals if you need. I kind of say that for this class, the additional DSR crystal, at least one, is kind of mandatory because additional 25%, that window is just, increasing your, the flexibility. I don't know how to just say that. It's, extend your, BSR control. What about my overall, PV, reforged stones, all AP, critical hit rate, back attack, critical, and BSR rage regeneration is mandatory in this class. You have to use them if you have Sovereign. I mean, if you're grinding at this spot with your, you probably have at least 2 Sovereigns or 3 Sovereigns, and reforged stones are pretty important for this class. Like I said, class is pretty new. It will take some time to get used to for you to understand the class. I will just also mention with some basic mechanics of the class. We still have no Magnus skill, no Robam, as you can see on the screen. This class has some kind of spam mechanic. As you can see, LMB, RMB, LMB, RMB, and as flow of space. When you use those skills you see on the screen, if you continue with LMB, this leads this one, and then this one. Or if you continue with RMB, this leads to this one, this RMB, this, and this. So these are your spam skills. You cannot add them into your cooldown icon or something because there was no cooldown on these skills. Start with one of these skills and continue with your spam skills to, to get the actual damage of class. The combo is pretty simple. Before just, go into the combo, let me just show my add-ons to you. These are my add-ons. We are using the yellow form for this class, for this spot. The red form is still not optimized. I didn't try, and I don't think this form will be able to, you'll be able to grind at this spot because you need mobility, and red form is restricted by mobility. People non-stop, whining about that. Without a yellow form or without red form, class is impossible to play or something. No, it is not. You can play the class. Of course, this class still require lots of, adjustments and some other things, but class is not unplayable like other people said. You can play and you can have fun. While I'm testing the fun part, I got Limbo and Cabo Artifact. Yeah. So before we go into the combo, here is the thing. I know you guys watching me a lot, and if you guys watch my other Darkseekers retreat video with other classes, this is a challenge video for my viewers. I dare you, and you have to show yourself as a viewer. Are you ready for the challenge? If this video gets 1000 likes, normally I would say 300, 500 for other videos, but SERAPH is new class. Thousands of views are getting this type of, videos. And your challenge is if this video gets 1000 likes in 1 week, and also 200 comments, there will be 1 hour tests. I'm repeating it again, 1000 likes, 200 comments in 1 week, 1 hour test video will be on channel. Your challenge is started, okay? I dare you. I believe you can just, reach 1000 likes. So consumables is pretty normal, like we're going for simple cron meal, demi-human harmony, and the deep sea. If you have AP problem, you can go for perfume of courage. And the remain buffs are pretty, normal priority, like casual for the other ones, for the other spots also. For artifact, we're going for Vicious Shut-Off, of course. People sometimes calling me that like, hey, that blow is better. No, we are not using like very low AP, very low crit rate, you know, skills. They're like 50%, around 50 or 100. So you don't need additional crit rate. We already have crit rate on these ones, on our Reforged Stones. Also, people asking me my settings. This is full screen, 4K resolution, 125 UI, and also I'm using special font. That font in my Discord is some kind of special font. If you want to just, you know, use this font, you can go there, remaster it. As you can see, these are the things, FX00 and 100. People asking me non-stop, hey, what's your settings? What's your settings? Probably it's coming from the 4K resolution, okay? I have to answer these questions, you know, before you ask, because every video I'm getting those questions. Sorry for additional info. Let's talk about the combo. We are starting our combo with WLMB for charge to our, you know, opponent. But the problem is that WLMB, if you keep press LMB, it's just basic attack. So just press WLMB and instantly take your, you know, finger from LMB button. And then we continue the combo with F space for DP shred. There is a space. If you want, I couldn't feel good to shred the DP first. You can do WLMB space FF also. Okay, you can do it, but I couldn't feel it's smooth. Maybe they will fix it later. I don't know. Or you can try it. Maybe my you know, muscle memory is not capable to do that. It totally depends to you. And then we press RMB. This class is just like called RMB grades 4 class. We press RMB after space skill. We have the buff, the passive buff of this class, Unshakable Will. And there are lots of channel, you know, videos in the channel. You can watch them to understand how class is working. And it will lead us to Follow Shoulder Smite and a Combo Crushing Dissonant Space. After then this one, we will press SRMB. Where is it? SRMB, RMB, RMB, and space. If mob turns before space, we're simply pressing Shift F. If mob still didn't die, let's say it will die at Shift F, but let's say it didn't die, Shift LMB, and it will die. For the big one, that was the combo. For the small one, there's only one different part. We will start again. We will just reposition. I will also show it to you. WLMB, FF, space. You don't need to use space for minions, but it's just for muscle memory. You're going to use it because you will get used to it for the big one. Space, RMB, RMB, space, and then SRMB, RMB, RMB, space. After space, you don't need to use space. It depends on the situation. If mobs are just like well packed in front of you, we will use Shift Q to DP shred. Where is it? There you go, for the DP shred. DP shred is a problem in this class. Hopefully they will fix it. Shift Q's AoE is pretty small, as you can see, and we have to just, you know, pack the mobs as small as possible. After Shift Q, we will press Shift F, Shift LMB. Let's say that mob didn't die yet with Shift LMB. If you're in the yellow form, you will be in yellow form mostly, because there will be BSR buff in next week's update. With the BSR 1.5% buff on the passive, you will be able to activate your yellow form 95% of the time. We will just instantly side dash, or instead of side dash, if your positioning is good, we will press Shift D. This is in yellow form, okay? If you're not in yellow form and if you're just, you know, too lazy to do that, you simply press RMB, and it will lead RMB, RMB, and space. And minions will die. So let me just show you that you can kill the mob, these mobs, without yellow form. I don't have yellow form, I don't have my E buff. Let's try it together. Let me also just show this to you. Preset 1, okay. There they are. Are you ready? I'm ready. Just WLMB FF. Dash WLMB FF space, I press RMB, space, SRMB. Mob turned, Shift F, and it died. Even if just not died, WLMB. Sorry, Shift LMB. You have, this part is pretty important. You have to find yourself in fast, like a perfect positioning situation. WLMB, FF, space RMB, space SRMB, Shift Q, Shift F, Shift LMB. Let's say that the pack didn't die. I can just simply RMB and space. It has huge damage in it, even at that RMB spam and space. You will have no problem. Let's try it again. Dash, dash. It depends how many dashes you're going to use it. I'll just dash, dash, and WLMB, WLMBF, dash, dash, WLMB, FF, space, RMB, space, SRMB, mob turn, I'm just simply Shift F didn't kill it. I just pressed RMB. I didn't even use my double Shift LMB. You can use Shift LMB, of course. Reposition. I'm just talking that reposition is pretty important. Just find yourself a corner instantly so they can just, group up directly to you in fast way. WLMB FF space RMB space SRMB space Shift Q Shift F Shift LMB, and there you go. Let me just do it in fast way and you watch it. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, reposition in fast way. Reposition. WLMB FF space RMB space SRMB space Shift Q Shift F Shift LMB, and they died. Let's try it with Z buff, with yellow form. There will be no big damage difference, but AoE will just, make your game better. Dash, dash, WF, FF, sorry, WLMB, FF, RMB spam, SRMB, and Shift F. It died. I'm just finding myself a good corner. There you go. There's some kind of problem in these days. It's like the Shift F needs to just, normally when you use Shift F, the distance is pretty big, as you can see. You can simply go beyond the pack, but when you just, hit the pack, your character is just getting slowed down. This is some kind of bug, probably. We reported that. Probably they will fix it, and it will be better to just use it. FF, space, just RMB, smash, smash, space, and it died. I'm just waiting. This corner is pretty good for me. WLMB, FF, space, RMB spam, SRMB. I don't need extra space. Shift Q, Shift F, Shift LMB, and they died. Dash, dash, WLMB, FF. It turned, Shift F, and it died. I'm just waiting. They didn't die. RMB spam, and they die. Side dash and back attack RMB spam will kill them. Let's just kill it again. Kill this pack. WLMB FF space RMB space SRMB Shift Q side dash Shift F. Try to use your Z buff when the minions appear to buy some time. One, two, three, WLMB, FF, space, RMB, space, SRMB, Shift F, it died. They didn't die. For example, side dash, Shift D, because I'm in yellow form. In normal form, Shift D pretty slow, don't use it, just RMB spam. One, two, three. That's how you can kill it. This is just not perfect killing speed, but this is above average. A+ to S tier grind speed and pretty acceptable for a new class. Like, there is no huge problem. There is no chronic problems like they, released the Wukong class. Overall, I liked class with few adjustments, with few, balance buffs, additional, quality of life updates. She will be, solid S tier class in PvE. I trust, PA about that, because they have no other option to, go forward for the other things, because this is the only thing. Then they have to do that. That's why I trust PA. They already just, listened what people said, and they added BSR passive into this skill and this global app, this week's global app. You can find that video also in my YouTube channel. Your challenge is already started. 1,000 likes and 200 comments in 1 week. And when we get that BSR buff, maybe with additional buffs, I will record 1-hour video. You know what we say? Do not forget, BDO is just a game, and have a nice game.
Fear not. Justice by the light shall deliver judgment.